on. Nothing, I'm ready. I'm ready. Hello, good evening, viewers. Once again, you are welcome to Gbaramatuvoice studio. This is not just our usual studio, but the Gbaramatuvoice election headquarters. You may be wondering why we tagged it election headquarters. It's because of the just recently concluded presidential and national assembly elections. So from here we'll be monitoring the ongoing exercise, giving you minute by minute updates as it pertains to the election. Now we are going into the main business. And what is that business, if you may ask? It is no other but the collation of the results. Now, the INEC have just opened the National Collation Center in Abuja, and results are now trickling in. So we are now firing in all cylinders, hoping that it will go well. And a few hours or days from now, we are going to know that Nigerian that will succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, and who will, by inference, assist in piloting the affairs of this country. As we go on, we invite you to join us. Not just joining us, we shall be bringing in to the studio a public affairs analyst and a lawyer, just to assist us, in that respect. Okay, so kindly join us.
To understand what it means, bypassing beavers. Thank you.
Okay, State Collation Officer.
Here, as reported from the local government, there were certain number of voters that were recorded, and they found out that the number recorded for voting was more than what was recorded in the beavers, and that was the reason why they reported it as overvoting.
Okay, PDP agent satisfied? Yeah, express your satisfaction using the microphone so that we hear you.
Satisfied.
Thank you very much. So, State Collation Officer and the Resident Electoral Commissioner, you may step forward to present your report. Okay. May I have the EC40G? Is it in the envelope? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. So result for Ekiti State, duly considered and taken. Collation Secretariat, do we have any more state collation officers and vice chancellors on the queue? No more for today? Okay. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today, right now, we have only Ekiti State, but we are aware that there will be many more states concluding tonight and coming to Abuja. We'll make a special arrangement to bring them over quickly where there are no commercial flights to bring them and where they are separated by a considerable distance from Abuja. So on this note, and as I said in the afternoon, there will be interludes. We hereby adjourn and reconvene at 11 in the morning tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Also, there you go. That is the National Collation Center adjourning to 11 a.m. tomorrow, Monday morning, to continue with the announcement of the results. So as you have seen, only one result, the presidential results announced today. And Prof, is this an anticlimax for you?
Sorry?
How do you feel? How do you see this?
Too bad.
Why?
Yes, only one in 24 hours out of 36, including Abuja. No, it's too bad.
Oh, excluding Abuja.
Excluding Abuja.
Yes, 36 states.
Excluding Abuja.
And Abuja.
Back to the studio, I guess you followed our link to the National Collation Center in Abuja, where the INEC chairman just sat but briefly before adjourning till 11 a.m. tomorrow. So the collation continues tomorrow. Hopefully, like he said, that they have to make this the adjournment became necessary because some of the states where there are no connecting or direct flights to Abuja or connecting flight need to take time before bringing their results from their various states via road transport to the collation center. So maybe that informed or necessitated the adjournment. Now, as back here on our own, joining us in this studio, we shall be joined in this studio to discuss further on the electoral matters, particularly the just concluded presidential and National Assembly election. We shall be joining us by a lawyer, a Harvard-trained lawyer by name Victoria Ibezim Oheri, Mrs. Victoria is the founder and director of research Spaces for Change. Spaces for Change is a Lagos-based non-governmental organization that is targeted at developing youth capacity, youth empowerment. Spaces for Change is equally interested majorly in the development and liberation of Niger Delta region They've carried out, before now, series of research.
And is this really conforming with the front runners, which we had thought we were going to see? Even though those are the four that we are trailing for our viewers, the candidates of the APC, that of the Labour Party, that of the PDP, and also that of the NNPP. But it looks like in Ekiti, there were a different set of front runners for this particular election. So APC, coming home there with 201,494 as announced by the Presidential Collation Officer for the state, Professor Hakeem Lasisi. We can also see the Labour Party is coming in there with 11,397. That of the PDP with 89,554. But who comes in fourth is certainly not the NNPP. The NNPP came in with 264 votes in Ekiti. There were other parties there that seem to have, they've done better in Ekiti. Look at the ADC, for instance. Also look at SDP as well. They come in there with 2,011 votes. So I'm just wondering, Prof, for you, any surprises here from the analysis, from the results that have been announced by the Presidential Collation Officer for Ekiti State?
Yes, the only surprise is the OB, the LP party.
Okay.
That probably we should not have expected him to perform this much better, given the geopolitical zone under which the candidate of the APC is like the north, the southwest, the home states of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of APC. And we didn't expect, especially because the current party that is ruling Ekiti is APC. So we shouldn't expect that Obi can get this much number of votes.
But it didn't come in second. The PDP did come in second.
Yeah, you can just imagine. PDP has been as one of the most significant political parties in Nigeria since 1999. So it's not surprising that if I found that one, it becomes seconds. Yes, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. The most shocking result is the OB. And this is how we will get it in some selected areas, especially in the south. Okay. In the north, for now, I can't say.
Well, it looks like this person right there, Chamberlain. We can see that not much is going to be happening there.
They seem a little deflated, like Prof.
Perhaps we should be turning attention now on Lagos, where we saw collation starting earlier. We had just been following the results of Lagos mainland.